Hello, this is Kyle Majors from Channel 10 News. I was trying to reach Bob Emery. It's Monday night, and our desk has heard about a city council member in a nearby bedroom community who starts every council meeting with his own homespun restaurant review. All right, perfect. See you then.
Cruise ship up in Alaska that ran aground.
Our morning news meeting starts at 8:30. Assignment editors pitch the day of. Poway City Council has on their docket, first off the agenda, a restaurant review, and apparently they do this every meeting. And DCs offer what they have working. It's a 7 o'clock city council meeting, so we'll have to either turn this for the 11 or for tomorrow. Photographers, reporters, producers, DCs, even news directors are given a chance to add their 2 cents.
It might be a nice story, but I want to know who's paying for it.
Over 12 years, I've lugged everything from beta cams to 3/4-inch decks, and I wouldn't give up today's smaller cameras for anything. Gear is smaller, and so is the car. We've dropped the radios and scanners in favor of cell phones with email and instant messaging. It's nice to not have to wait for a reporter or a photographer to start one story. Today's restaurant review, Quizno subs.
Hi, Carl.
Yeah,
Given time, I try to get to know the characters of my story before I start shooting.
Bob, Kyle.
Bob Emery.
But Poway Bob, as he's affectionately known, is hungry and orders a turkey sandwich.
Smoked turkey.
I shoot from behind the counter. The small camera gets into tight spots and gets shots that were simply not possible with a big camera.
What all is on here?
I try not to stop the action to interview. I usually ask questions as the action unfolds. Sure, it can be disconcerting when somebody is sticking a camera in your face when you're trying to eat, but it's less formal than waiting for the photographer to say ready.
And you're sure you got every one of them?
Well, we have a list. The Chamber of Commerce puts out a list.
For the last 3 years, Bob has been working his way through every restaurant in Poway. I always try to look for a story arc to structure the story around. After a quick lunch, it's off to City Hall. Sure, there's some truth to the notion of 2 heads are better than 1, but it's also rewarding to see the story in the mind's eye and know that you have complete control of getting that story on the air.
First on the agenda is City Council member announcement.
Poway City Council is far from my usual technology beat, but we've realized the importance of having some general assignment DCs available to cover news of the day. The beat system has been very successful at increasing story count and depth of coverage. After the story is shot, I find a comfortable place to ingest the footage on my laptop and log write and edit my story. I'll file today's package back at the station, but I can also meet a photographer with a live truck, or by the end of the year, we should be able to file stories from anywhere with a strong cell signal. The end result? Call to order, Poway City Council meeting, first agenda item.
This is our time for our restaurant review.
Before addressing any upcoming land use issues or capital improvements, Poway City Council must hear Poway Bob's restaurant review.
I'm doing a Quizno. Well, we all know what Quiznos is, and it's a sub shop.
It may not be San Diego County's largest city, but Poway knows where to eat.
I made the mistake when I was down there calling it a Subway shop, and we corrected that. It's a sub shop.
In over 3 years, Poway City Council member Bob Emery, aka Poway Bob, has reviewed almost 60 restaurants.
Smoked turkey, small smoked turkey. This all started when I was rebuilding my kitchen, and it took me 14 months to do that, and so we ate out a lot. And I began to notice that some places need a little bit of help or weren't getting clientele and so on. So I thought, you know, maybe if I reviewed them at city council meetings.
We can use all the help we can get.
Something new business owner Carl Bender appreciates.
We're very new. We are trying to grow the business. We haven't really hit the market as hard as we'd like to. We've done several advertising, and you know, we just want to promote it and try to get more business in here.
Excellent, excellent, very good.
Bob puts his money where his mouth is and picks up his own tab. And his wife, Suzanne, she gets a free meal, even if it's only a sandwich.
It's quality time, yes, but it doesn't have to be a nicer place.
But what if the meal isn't that good? Would he give a bad review? Bob is ever the politician.
The worst review I've ever made was, you better get there quick.
'Cause they might not be around for long. So next time you're hungry in Poway, take Poway Bob's advice.
So please try it. Very good, and it's a different type of sub.
Kyle Majors, 10 News.